On the line with me now from TLC's newest dating show, Find Love Live, we have Sukanya Krishnan here. How are you, Suki?
I'm doing great, Darren. Just awesome, actually. And I love talking about love, so let's do this.
I am so excited to do it. Love is love. We need something good to happen out of 2020. So I want to get right into your show, Find Love Live, because it's so fun to watch and also a little cringeworthy, which I also appreciate here. You know, your producers help pick out 3 eligible matches for one single person who then goes and asks different questions in order to decide, you know, who they want to go on a virtual date with. How did you get involved with this show originally?
I mean, you always need somebody that's going to be sort of kind of orchestrating all the magic behind the scenes. I mean, let's face it, love is really complicated, and you need a wingman or a wing woman. I'm the wing woman. So I can be your best friend, your cheerleader. I can be the voice in your head. I can be the person saying, do you really think that's a good choice? Or hold on. Let's rethink this. This doesn't look like something you should be getting involved in. So I'm kind of like, not the policeman per se, but I'm kind of like the person, the referee that can throw a flag on the play when it's not the right play that I feel like we should be going through. So yeah, I'm like your conscience talking.
Oh, okay. So you're the rational one, you know, where the emotions come with love. Are you like this with your friends? I mean, are you the wing woman?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You know what? When I actually landed the show, it was so funny because I used to give out advice all the time. I used to be like, listen, did you ever think about this? Or, you know, I read this article and I think that you should just, you know, ease into this relationship because everything is so hyper speed these days. I mean, everything is like swipe right, swipe left, everything can be discarded. Unfortunately, love is something that kind of has to grow. There's a magic to it. And I feel like what's happened in the world today with social distancing is allowing that magic to kind of form slowly as opposed to, all right, let's go here, let's hook up, let's have fun. And while that's all cool too, I'm not judging anybody, trust and believe that. But I also think that there is something to be said about just slowing it down a little bit, listening to what somebody's saying. Maybe just, you know, social distancing has asked us to refocus on what we really want. Who do we want to be? What type of partner? And not to say that we're going to solve all of these issues in 1 hour because we go through like ups and downs and it's kind of a ride. But you know, we do have good conversation. And what you'll be really surprised about are the thoughtful answers that people kind of put forth. And I feel like a lot of people in America, since this has happened, have been doing a lot of real deep dives within what they want in a relationship. So it's really incredible. And I got to tell you, I mean, it's just a great way to spice up the summer. I mean, who doesn't want to find like a love party live on TV? And that's what it is. And the best part about this too, Darren, is that you get to be a part of it as a viewer. You get to vote who you think should kind of come into play. And obviously the single is the one ultimately that's going to choose. Sure. But the fact that your opinion and your tweet goes right there live on TV, I think it's awesome because, hey, we're all in this together.
Amen to that one. And, you know, it's nice to see people courting each other again. To your point, slowing it down, getting to know each other without any of the physical interaction. It does kind of help and really, you know, increase a relationship right from the start. Do you think that the audience poll, though, has a lot of influence on who people choose to go on the date with?
I mean, we've had shows where it's 50-50. It plays intrinsically with what the person is going to choose or how they're going to choose. Or sometimes they're like, you know what? I'm going to go with my own gut instinct and I'm going to go with who I feel. You know, last night's episode, we had somebody who had 25%. The other person had 75% of America's vote, but she went with the 25. She was like, you know what? I'll take the quarter and I'm going to run with this and I'm going to see how this goes. So listen, like I said, I'm not here to judge. I actually kind of agreed with America. I thought sometimes you have to go in a different direction, but you know, patterns and people, sometimes it's hard to break those patterns, but you know what? Hopefully they'll be back. And the other part about this is that we as viewers also get to see their virtual date. So there's a payoff. If you go to findlovelive.com, you can actually see how they get along. And let me tell you something. People say that you can't break this plane that we're in, like this virtual box.
Right.
You can. When there's chemistry and there's somebody connecting with you and the flirtation is there, it's palpable. And you could see that on our virtual date. So, so viewers can, have that online component, go to findlovelive.com to see the virtual date. They can also be a part of the dating in terms of putting in their vote, and also just be a part of the love fest. I mean, it's a party on TV, and who doesn't need something light and funny, and who doesn't want to connect with somebody at this moment? So, you might not have the courage to maybe be a single, but maybe after watching it a couple of episodes, you might get the courage, go online, and all of a sudden you might find yourself live on TV looking for love.